Hi, this is Lucy. In this video series, I'm looking for the best place to retire. I'm searching for the city where I would love to live. One day, I'll find my city, my happy planet. I compare cities by criteria that are crucial to me and which I'd love to see in the place of my retirement. I'll share my thoughts and feelings about each city at the end of the video, so stay tuned. I'll rate cities by those 5 criteria you see on the screen. Do you agree or disagree with those criteria? Write in the comments. And today I'm going to Bytom. People say this is the worst city in Poland. I disagree. Bytom is awesome. Are you ready to find out what is the score Bytom earned? And moreover, don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss new videos and new ratings. And of course, the travels all over the world. Before we jump to the conclusions, I would love to talk a little bit of my feeling what is Bytom. If you've heard anything about the city, you know that the history of the city is really complex and not that fun at all. And one may say that Bytom is rising from the ashes of its past, and its past was heavily industrial, and people were working usually in different types of mines. It was coal, it was other things that people were gathering, and this was one of the main points why things have changed for Bytom when those mines were closed some time ago. And this very thing really makes Bytom really lively. It's different to Wrocław, to Warsaw, to Krakow if you've been to those cities. If you haven't, just check videos on my channel and understand what those cities are about. And you'll see that not only Bytom is a smaller city, you don't see tourists all over around. Yes, there are lots of students from different nationalities, but most likely, the tourists that are coming to Bytom, those are people who ever in their lives lived in Bytom, or those are relatives of those people who are living in Bytom, and this is a truly mistake. My journey in Bytom started from Kolej Wąskotorowych. This is literally narrow railway thing, so for me, it really was all about Harry Potter movies and feeling that I'm inside the Hogwarts Express. It's not like the real Hogwarts Express, but it really helped to cure my soul, which is always craving to find things that are dedicated to Harry Potter books and movie series. I believe that the whole idea of this occasion was truly awesome. First, we grilled sausages on open fire. After that, there was a little excursion around this literally museum under the open air. Everyone was able to change manually by hand routes for trains, and this was awesome. And not only this part of the excursion is awesome, but the whole path is as well. The only thing for me that is really worth the attention is beware of the branches of the trees. Overall, this was the most awesome acquaintance with the city, except of Rome. This is my very beloved city, but after the Rome comes Bytom. And as you understand that having such rough history and present, which is not as fun as bigger cities in Poland, the cost of living is quite low, and this really makes Bytom the best and most exciting place for investments. Yes, you'll need time to pass, to gather new people with money in the city, but I believe that from what I've seen, everything is under construction. The main street is under construction. Lots of things have been reconstructed. The tram is being under reconstruction. Those things are crucial things for cities, and those ones which are thriving to be better than they were yesterday. If we are talking about walking and transport, this is pretty walkable city. It's not hot, it's not that windy. In the city center, it's quite narrow streets. The park in the city center is most beautiful park, and I must admit that there is a great place where you can eat pizza under open air. The place is called Vigimicia, if I'm correct. Not only this place has awesome pizza, but they have the best croissants in town too. And to be honest, I really need to come back and to film this very park one more time because it's just beautiful. And the waterfall in the center of the park, this is just beautiful. 100% recommend. So, let's get back to our scores. And one more little thing, I'll come back to the whole logic besides the number of cost of living, but first things first, we are comparing the cost of living in these videos of our city to New York. So, most affordable city will have the point 10, and of course New York will be around 0. And let's say Paris or LA will be 1 to 2 for affordability of living. So this is the whole idea. The best scores have 10, the least scores have 1, and I will add extra scores for most important things for me that I adore in seeking in any city. Stay tuned. So for beauty and vibe, Bytom has 7. It's a little bit different, little things should be improved, but I fell in love with this city and the vibe is just awesome. It's quiet, it's clean, it has a great park in the city center. I haven't been everywhere, hopefully I will. Heard a lot about different stories, but I believe that the city is solid 7. Of course, cost of living is pretty affordable, it's 8. If you don't agree, write in the comments which scores you would give for each thing that is listed here, and we will see how different our thoughts about Bytom are. Walking and transport, 6. Why 6? Tram is not working properly yet for the whole route from Katowice to Bytom, so it's a little bit complicated. And from my experiences with trams, I'm really waiting for it to be fixed for future visitors. Greenery and open water, the least score that Bytom will has in this video, it's 4. Why? I don't see open water and haven't seen and don't know. I understand that you need to go outside from the city, which is not good, not bad, but you need time, and it's not as green as I would love to see Bytom. The park is awesome, but other green areas should be improved definitely. Food and groceries. I haven't been able to do some groceries. I know that lots of Polish cities have rynek somewhere. It could be for holidays, it could be just like open air supermarket, so I need to come back and explore more. And of course food in this one very cafe I was just awesome. So if it would be only for cafe, it would be 10, but we really need to learn more about groceries as well. And one extra point goes for trams. Yes, it's not working properly on the whole route, but I love trams, and if there is a tram, this is a city where I would love to not only retire but live as of today. Plus 1 point goes, of course, for narrow train route. This was the awesome experience. I highly recommending. If you live in Poland, I've never heard about it. Book your tickets to Bytom. This is worthy your weekend, 100% extra point. So, what is the final score of Bytom? And it is 33. And I believe that the city deserves to have better scores. And the only problem with those scores was that I didn't have enough time to explore the city. I really need to come back and understand little things more. Hopefully, you'll come back with me to Bytom too, either book your vacation or a weekend there, or just follow me and stay tuned with news about Bytom. So this was our first series of the summertide season. Hope you fell in love with Bytom as I did, and see you soon on this channel. Pretty soon, bye.